Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon fans. Welcome to another PlaySkape Games video, and today we are incredibly excited. We've got brand new news about Japan's high-class Shiny Star V set coming out this November, aka Hidden Fates 2.0. There's a new Shiny Charizard VMAX, but we're going to get into that in a moment. But please remember, if you are watching this channel and you are amongst the 70-odd% of people who don't subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. We need to keep bringing exclusive news and amazing content, so if you hit that subscribe button, you really help out the channel, so big thank you if you do. So let's get straight to the news. So once again, big shout out to the lovely people at PokeGuardian.com. They've posted the images in a nice easy place to find them, and it works good for displaying this. So if you want to see all the latest news from both England and Japan, and actually all the other countries, all the Pokemon news, all the Pokemon TCG news, head to PokeGuardian.com. Highly recommended. But yeah, so as we all know, every so often we get a big set in Japan that contains a bunch of like cool Pokemon, shiny Pokemon. It's called a high class set. So last year's set was the GX Tag All Stars, which contains the gold Charizard, the tag team, the gold cards of the gold Charizard, Reshiram, Mewtwo, and Mew. And all those other things, and to this day we still haven't gotten the vast majority of the cards from this set. So it's interesting to think, like, we had Hidden Fates the previous year, which was I think GX Ultra Shiny. We got that a year later, and we never ended up getting GX Tag All Stars. But we'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that a bit later. But as you can see here, GX Ultra Shiny, not GX Ultra Shiny, GX Shiny V, Shiny Star V. Shiny Star V is the correct name of the set, and as you can see here, it's going to be an absolutely glorious, beautiful, shiny Pokemon set, and we can actually work out some more clues of some of the other shiny cards that are actually going to be in the set here. So we can see on the pack artwork there, we've got Shiny Charizard. We already know the Shiny Charizard V because we got it in Champion's Path, and also the VMAX, which we'll show you later. We've got Toxtricity, so maybe there'll be I think a lot of these will have VMAX versions as well. So Shiny Toxtricity V and its VMAX, Center Scorch. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on those. It'll be great if we can actually get these next August in our holiday set, because then there's actually a good chance that most of these will be playable. We can actually use them in decks, which is Hidden Fates came very, very late. There's a little Droopy and a Dragapult here, so maybe we'll get both because there's a shiny Droopy here, maybe we'll get the non-holo, the regular versions that came in, I think Rebel Clash, the one that does the spread, little spread damage, and has the ability we have to flip coins for the Dragapult as well as the VMAX. Who knows? There's two Droopies here actually coming out of Dragapult. Maybe that's just because it's Dragapult VMAX, maybe it doesn't indicate that we'll get the holo versions. But there is a nice shiny Bolton, so be good for electric decks. So this one's interesting. We've got a shiny Ditto here, so we do not know yet if we're gonna. So if there's a shiny Ditto, I have a feeling that we might be getting a bunch of shiny cards from Lost Thunder that we didn't actually get, because I don't know if we ever had any other Ditto cards. So this might be like the Ditto Prism. This could be Ditto Prism, because the way GX Ultra Shiny happened 2 years ago, it went just before we got they made GX Ultra Shiny just before Lost Thunder, Japan's Lost Thunder set, or around the same time, but they didn't include the cards from that. So we still haven't got shiny Blacephalon GX, we still haven't got shiny Alolan Ninetales, Zeraora GX, and there's a Ditto there, so maybe they're going to include some cards from that. But I'm not 100% sure about that, but we'll see. And nice shiny Lapras, so we get the V and the VMAX, which is really cool. So as you can see here, this releases on November the 20th, so that's only about a month and a bit from now. And we'll talk a bit more about how you can get hold of these boxes later. And yeah, the description here, it was revealed during the live stream. Dragapult VMAX, Eternatus VMAX. There's lots of other cards getting reprints, so just new artworks and stuff. So it probably means the alternate art ones that we got from like a lot of the tins. So if you can see down here, it's actually showing these guys as well. Some maybe they'll just get reprints. Like, they're getting straight up reprints, so not new artworks for these, but because they need to fill the set. It's over 300 cards. They need to fill the set with a lot of cards. So like with the previous high class sets, you're just going to get reprints of all of the cards, which is really good. Unfortunately, this means we probably won't get the Crobat reprint in the set, but we might get a shiny Crobat or even a promo box. And they're putting lots of useful trainer cards in, which is always good to see. And yeah, you can see here, it's got the shiny, it's got the Zacian that we got from the tins. I think, yeah, from these were from the tins. We got these from the tins, so they're going to get a lot of those ones as well. And the Elder Goss that we just got in Champions Path. But you're not here for that. You're here for this, boy. Oh my goodness. So as you can see there on the left there, 127 shiny Pokemon. So, good lord, this is just going to be an absolutely stacked set. If you thought Hidden Fates was big, then this is pretty much Hidden Fates 2.0. The hype is going to be huge for this, you know. And yeah, like because we got the shiny Charizard V in the Japanese in our Champions Path set, likely that will go along with the VMAX in this as well. So just off the top of my head, popular cards from the Sword and Shield block that we might get as shinies: Snorlax V and Snorlax VMAX, the shiny Snorlax, that'll be amazing. Zacian and Zamazenta, obviously. All of the Galar starters, so they've all seen some play. Rillaboom VMAX, Cinderace VMAX, and Inteleon VMAX. There's a good chance they'll get shiny versions of those, and probably their V cards as well. Obviously, all the cards on the pack artwork: Centiskorch, Dragapult, probably going to be shiny Eternatus VMAX as well. Eternatus. They're going to probably do most of the main popular ones, so maybe like Sandaconda, Cramorant, lots of the ones that see play in tournaments. If we're going by what we saw in Shiny Star V and in Hidden Fates 2 years ago, likely it's going to be the vast majority of the tournament ones, but then they'll stick a few favourites in they'll stick a few fan favourites in as well. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely stacked. I honestly can't wait to see these cards. I've ordered a few boxes of these, but shiny Charizard VMAX, obviously this when Hidden when Ultra Shiny GX came out in Japan 2 years ago, and we got the shiny Charizard GX, the full art one. It wasn't overly hyped at the time. You could get that shiny Charizard GX for around £50 in Japan because so many people were opening the boxes, and it was you know, there was a lot of them around. But this time, I highly doubt you'll be able to get the shiny Charizard VMAX, the Japanese one, like under £100, 150, because people now, the market is so incredibly optimized compared to where we were 2 years ago. So yeah, if you're a Charizard fan, I would still recommend, if you want the specific artwork, I'd still recommend you pick them up as soon as they start popping up on eBay listings, because they're not going to get any cheaper, trust me. If you wait until the English version next year, we're going to be having 127 shinies plus secret rares, then yeah, good luck with that. So obviously, as well as the Vs and VMAXs, we're going to be getting a lot of non-V, half-art Pokemon, like regular Pokemon. So this probably excites me more than the V and VMAXs, because again, when Hidden Fates came out 2 years ago, very few of those Pokemon were actually legal for play until they rotated out. So it's going to be good to have all of these Pokemon available, and we can use the shiny versions of. So we can only see here Decidueye and Oranguru, and Decidueye wasn't a very good choice because it doesn't look that much different from its regular version, but you can still see the cool pink Oranguru. So these are the this is the barrier one, and the not Instruct. You know the one I'm talking about. The one that's the one from Sun and Moon base set. So Sword and Shield base set. Good lord, I'm all over the place this morning. And yeah, so I'm hoping for, let's say, Charmander, Charmeleon, maybe the Holo Charizard from Astonishing Volt Tackle, Phalanx, Cinccino, Frostmoth. I'm just trying to think of like all of the popular strong like non-V Pokemon cards that we've gotten, like Colossal. Like there's going to be shiny versions of pretty much all of the cards that see play in tournaments in the terms of the half-art Pokemon. So I'm really looking forward to seeing those as well. There's going to be a good chance you'll probably get like one of these and maybe like a bigger shiny V in every box or something in Japan. I don't know about the exact pull rates, but because it's obviously not out yet. But and there's actually a set description here. Thanks to Toynlay for the translation. So 190 cards included, plus secret rare cards. So obviously it's around 300 cards in total. Huge, absolutely huge for a Japanese set, or these high-class sets always are. So one box, they're the little tiny narrow boxes. I haven't got any on hand, but they're only 10 packs, but each pack is guaranteed to contain a V or a VMAX. Not a shiny V or VMAX, but a so we can zoom in so you guys can see better. Not a shiny V or VMAX, but just a, you know, like the Dragapult reprint or the Crobat I showed you up there. So lots of staple trainers are being reprinted. New cards will be included. So we don't know what they're going to be. There's not going to be that many new cards compared to a main set, but there's going to be a few surprises, obviously. And many shiny V Pokemon will be included. So it's released on November the 20th, 2020, and it will cost about 5,500 yen. So So the other next big question you're going to ask me is, Stephen, when are we going to get this in English? So the vast majority of people might say, oh, there's a special February set coming out. It has to be in that. The reason I don't think so, because that's quite a bad time for releasing like these huge sets. So if you think about it logically, Hidden Fates, Champions Path, Shining Legends, the big three, they all came out as the holiday set, August and September of each year, because then that on the run up to Christmas they could release a whole bunch of products. August, September, well but mostly September, October, November. So then great for the Christmas sales, you know, great for people you know, starting college or university or whatever, and you know, they got spare time, and it's just a really good time for releasing those kind of products. And Japan is actually getting a main set in December. I think that's Single Strike and Aura Strike or whatever it is. They're Urshifu V, the monkey, the sort of fighting monkey Pokemon. So we players, us English players, if we ended up getting this Shiny Star V set in February, then there would be we would be waiting until May. We'd be waiting until May to get all of the Urshifu V cards, the fighting support cards, and all the other new cards that are coming from the Japanese December set, which it's very unheard of. Normally we get like the main set cards normally within 2 to 3 months of Japan getting them. So it seems extremely unlikely that Shiny Star V will be coming in the 25th anniversary thing in February. I think that the 25th anniversary, don't quote me on this, touch wood, we'll have the cards from the Urshifu V sets. So the two sort of the Japanese December main sets with the Urshifu V cards, the monkey cards, and potentially some of the GX Tag All-Stars cards that were missing. Shiny Charizard, Reshiram, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Zekrom, and some of the full art supporters. Because I'm thinking that set has got those full art supporters, like the full art red, greens exploration and blues tactics or whatever they are, because they look like the 20. That's very nostalgic. And there's a lot of other reprint rainbow rares like the Evolutions, the Umbreon Darkrai, that would fit perfectly into the February set, because I really think that TPCI, they want to make the most amount of money possible. I would say from releasing these sets, try and get the most hype. This seems perfect for 2021 holiday Hidden Fates 2.0, absolutely huge, massive mega sets. So that's just my theory. It's a game. That's just a theory, a game theory, and I would love to be proven wrong. Please make sure you leave a note in the comments below if you disagree with my theory. I'd love to know your thoughts. If you comment, it also gives us a better chance with the YouTube algorithm as well. So another question you're going to ask me is, how do I get hold of Shiny Star V booster boxes, or the boxes from Japan? Unfortunately, your options now are extremely limited. I managed to pre-order some, but I don't know, I'm not going to sell them until they're in hand, because I don't know if Amazon Japan might cancel my orders. So they've gone up quite a bit on Amazon Japan. Unfortunately, places like Plaza Japan and all those, the 4 Japanese reselling websites that I use sometimes, they have completely sold out. No, you can't get those from there anymore. So Amazon Japan has some available from third-party sellers, not from their in-house sellers. So I will put this link in the description for you guys, so you can get a chance to potentially purchase them. It works out at around £50 to £60, 70 to 80 US dollars if you want to purchase a box. It won't be any cheaper than that when they release. I expect people will be wanting about £80 to £90 a box when they come out, just because of how hard it is and how quickly these have sold out. Yeah, maybe more people have them available than I think. I don't know, but these were sold out to pre-orders way before we even got the announcement about the shiny Charizard VMAX and all these cards. This announcement only came this morning, so yes. Make sure if you can get hold of them from Amazon Japan, please make sure you place your orders as soon as you can. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this PlaySkape Games video. And what do you think about Shiny Star V? Are you super hyped? Are you going to try and get a booster box yourself in English, in Japanese? Do you think it's going to be in August set or in the February 4.5 set? I'd love to know your thoughts. Please leave a comment below. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Don't be part of that 70% of people who watch this video, enjoy the content, and don't subscribe. You make me very cross. I love you. I still love you. Don't take that the wrong way. I'll see you soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.